Welcome back. It is yours truly, Nick of Movie AV Impulse. And today I am excited to bring you one of my favorite, there's a lot of favorites that I have, but this is one of my favorite actors, whether he's just kind of like in the movie for 5 minutes or 10 minutes, or if he's in the movie for a majority and he's the leading role. This man deserves all the credit that he deserves and doesn't get at this point in time. So I'm here to shed some light on that. We are going to get into my top 5 Bill Murray movies because I absolutely love him. He's hilarious. We're going to have a couple of honorable mentions, but first, hit that like button as it helps me get into that algorithm. And you don't have to subscribe, but I hope you do, because every Wednesday and every Sunday we drop in something new, fresh, and this is how we do over on this channel. Pretty soon I will be up on shout out to my boy Bob. I'll be up on his channel. We're gonna be doing a little review together. A couple of other special guests in line, still trying to work some kinks out, but you're not gonna want to miss this because I'm teaming up. I absolutely love it. It's exciting, it's fun, but first let's do what we gotta do and get into that intro. And for me, coming in at number 5 is gotta be Stripes. This movie, when I seen it, even as a little kid, I think the first time I seen it was on it'd be like TBS or TNT or something like that. I don't even think that my dad owned this one, but I remember seeing this for the first time on TV and it was absolutely hilarious. Who knew that this man could turn around and flip the army upside down? It's just hilarious. And the John Candy fight that he has with the ladies in the bar, the mud fight, is just absolutely hilarious. It is gold. John Candy, I wish he was still around because he was so funny. But, Bill Murray plays a character that literally quits his job, his girlfriend leaves him, he loses his apartment, loses everything, and decides that in order to pick his life back up, well, he's gonna join the army, and that's what it is. It is absolutely hilarious. And if you haven't seen Stripes, you really need to, because I feel like that is one of Bill Murray's more comedic roles when he was really trying to show how comedic he could be, in my opinion. Everybody has their own opinions, but when this movie came out in the 80s, it was just one of those fantastic comedies that you don't want to miss. And coming in at number 4, Scrooged. This hilarious outtake, A Christmas Carol, Bill Murray just put his stamp on it and just ran with it. It was hilarious. And this is the first time I actually seen Bobcat, because Bobcat plays his assistant, and I absolutely loved Bobcat. A lot of people can't stand his voice, but there was something about his voice that I absolutely loved. Bobcat and Police Academy was just hilarious. But Bobcat was the man. I'm sorry, I'm going on about Bobcat, but I just love Bobcat, especially like Hot to Trot. All them movies were just hilarious. I might do a top 5 of that one, down the road, Bobcat, because he's another one that doesn't get the respect he deserves. But back to Bill Murray. This twisted Christmas Carol tale is just absolutely hilarious. He gets visited by 3 ghosts, and I think personally, the little fight back and forth that he has with the ghosts of Christmas past, she whoops his ass, and I just love it. If I can find it, I'll throw up a little clip for you just so you can get a little bit of a gist of what I'm talking about.
Oh, no!
Yeah, does everybody know this one here?
Oh, Frank, we're fighting again. Let's not fight anymore. Oh, look, Frank. What is it?
And coming in at number 3, well, it's kind of a giveaway. I'm wearing the hoodie. If you don't like Ghostbusters, then you could just get the hell out of here, because Ghostbusters is an absolute classic. And here's a little guilty pleasure. I actually like the one with the ladies in it too, but hold out, hear me out. I have a very soft spot for Melissa McCarthy. I think she makes hilarious movies, but that's just me. And I cannot, it's just a guilty pleasure watch. If it's on, I will watch it. I own the digital, but it is a funny movie to me. But Ghostbusters, the original, is gonna do it for me at number 3 because it's just one of those, like, I'll explain. Hold on. Because coming in at number 2, the hoodie's going to give it away again. And we're talking Ghostbusters 2. Now, here's why I like Ghostbusters 2 more than I like Ghostbusters 1. Ghostbusters 2 was the very first one that I seen. And usually, when you're a kid, whether it's part 1, part 2, part 5, part 20 of a movie franchise, whatever one you see first is usually the one that sticks in your memory. At least for me, it's kind of like Halloween, the Halloween franchise. Now, please, I don't want to get on that topic, but Halloween 4 is always going to be my favorite because that is the first one that I seen as a kid. Same with Poltergeist. I seen Poltergeist 3 before I seen 1 and 2. And I absolutely love part 3. It is my favorite and always will be my favorite. And I cannot wait for them to release that on 4K because I will be the first to buy. I'm going to pull a Tony and buy every single copy that they sell. The Steelbook, the special edition, the whatever edition you want to come out with, bring it on. Because part 3 is my favorite and I will splurge whatever dollar I have to get it. But I'm rambling on. Back to Bill Murray. Now, before I get into that number 1, and there's a little backstory to why my number 1 is my number 1, because it's my top 5. I want to hear your top 5 in those comments before I get to my number 1. But here's some honorable mentions, because he was only in these movies for a couple of minutes. He's not really the main attraction. And I've got to say, Caddyshack is my first honorable mention. Bill Murray in Caddyshack is just absolutely hilarious. My favorite scene is when he's sitting there with the golf clubs and he's just swinging away on the flowers, and it's just absolutely hilarious. My other honorable mention is gotta be Kingpin. Now, if you have not seen Kingpin, Bill Murray plays like the ultimate asshole in this movie. He's a guy that wants everything and he's going to take it. And it's just a hilarious movie. And of course, the other one, who hasn't seen this one, is Zombieland. Zombieland, Bill Murray just making a cameo in that movie is absolutely hilarious. They end up going to Bill Murray's house and then he comes in, plays like he's a zombie, and then ends up kabooming. He ends up getting shot. So, spoiler alert. Oh well. But coming in at my number 1, and because it's my birthday, and not my birthday today, this falls on my birthday, is Groundhog's Day.
Take care. Watch out for that first step, it's a doozy. Take care. Watch out for that first step, it's a doozy.
For me, Groundhog's Day is the funniest Bill Murray movie. I absolutely love it. He's reliving the same day all the time. And when I was younger watching that movie, I really wished that I could live my birthday every single day, because you're a kid and you would get to know what you're opening, you know, when you go to open a present or open a card. So for me, it was just, once I seen that movie and I know what Groundhog's Day is because it's my birthday, it's just one of those great things. I absolutely love that movie. And every time, you know, up until like the 3rd or 4th time, he just keeps falling for the same thing and slowly starts to change everything. And it's just a fantastic movie. It is hilarious as hell. And those are one of those rare comedies where, if they drop to 4K, I don't know if they have. I don't believe so, but I'm sure I'll get corrected in those comments. Wink, wink, comment. You know, I would probably buy that. You know, comedies for me, you know, I don't really think comedies need a 4K, just like I really didn't think 8 Mile needed a 4K, but people are going to argue because everybody loves Eminem, and I get it, but there's just some movies that don't need 4Ks, and there's so many other movies that need Blu-rays, let alone 4Ks. We can't even get half these movies on Blu-ray. Anyways, come Sunday, this one's going to be hilarious, because if y'all didn't hate me now, y'all are probably going to hate me for saying this, but we literally ruined what could have been a fantastic franchise and not taking things way out of space. But because y'all didn't like the movie, which I don't know why, I really feel that this movie deserves a 4K, and I'm going to bring it back into the light, because this could have been a franchise that we could have loved. But instead, y'all complained about it and we didn't get one. And why is that? Who knows? Because I thought it was a fantastic movie. I just really thought it was a fantastic movie, and it doesn't get the recognition it deserves. Yes, it's got a Blu-ray release, but I'm here to talk about the 4K because the colors in this movie are also something spectacular. And like I said, this can still be a franchise if we just help save it. I would buy this movie on 4K in a heartbeat, no questions asked. I would buy the steelbook, everything, no questions. But I want y'all to tune in on Sunday, and if you can guess what movie I'm talking about, then, oh wait, and this is the best part, it has the most believable story. I mean, right there, that should tell you something. It's not like this other franchise that decided it was going to go, and now we're on movie number, I don't even want to mention it. You better stop talking about this damn franchise, otherwise you're going to get a lot of fans hating you. Man, don't even worry about it, man. I'm not even worried about that. I don't even care anymore. I'm going to say what I'm going to say come Sunday, man. Mind your business, man. Get out of here.
Well, yeah, then again, you ain't got no fans.
I'm going to say what I need to say on Sunday, so come back, because we're going to want this 4K all day long. And this could still be a franchise if we just get the 4K and boost the sales up. And I promise you, we may just get a sequel. We need one, because I am tired of this other franchise, and I'm going to call that franchise out. And I'm looking at you. So, I'm not playing games no more. Make sure you tune in on Sunday. Anyways, y'all have a wonderful Thanksgiving. I hope everything is all well, and I will see you on Sunday.
Thank you. You love me. You really love me. You're not going anywhere.